What if you could flip a switch in your brain and instantly access peak human performance whenever you needed it?
Most of us spend our days battling distractions, feeling busy but not productive.
We get glimpses of that in the zone feeling, but it feels random and we can't control it. We spend hours trying to focus, only to be pulled away by a single notification. Some research has suggested it can take over 20 minutes to fully refocus after just one distraction, and while the exact time varies, we've all felt how draining that can be. As a biohacking expert who has spent years researching the science of peak performance, I'm going to show you an exact, step-by-step method to help you trigger a flow state more reliably. By the end of this video, you'll have the daily routines, supportive supplements, and mental tools to unlock your highest level of focus. So what is this elusive state of peak performance? The term was coined by psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, who defined it as a state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. You know the feeling. It's when you're so absorbed in a task that your sense of self seems to disappear, time melts away, and your actions feel effortless and automatic. Artists, elite athletes, and top executives all swear by it. And the promise is not just a feeling. Some of the data is incredible. For example, a well-known McKinsey study reported that top executives were up to 500% more productive when in a flow state. Now, that's a self-reported number, but imagine, if you could tap into that, you could potentially achieve in one day what your distracted colleagues do in a week. So, what's happening in your brain during flow? It's a fascinating process called transient hypofrontality. This means that parts of your prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for your inner critic, self-consciousness, and endless second-guessing, temporarily quiet down. Your brain stops wasting energy on doubt, allowing for rapid, seamless execution of the task at hand. Your brainwaves shift, neurochemicals like dopamine and norepinephrine flood your system to heighten focus, and you enter a state of pure, unadulterated performance. This isn't magic. It's neurobiology. And the best part is, you can learn to create the conditions for it. Flow doesn't have to be an accident. You can create the conditions for it to emerge reliably. We're going to break this down into a simple, 3-step protocol that you can start using today. This method combines environmental design, physiological priming, and psychological framing to make flow a more accessible part of your life. Step 1. Prime your environment and mind. Before you can enter flow, you have to declare war on distraction. It's simple. Flow follows focus. Every notification, every open tab, every bit of clutter is a potential enemy of your peak performance state. First, create a fortress of focus. This means turning off all notifications on your phone and computer. Don't just put your phone on silent. If you can, put it in another room. Close every browser tab that isn't absolutely essential for the task at hand. Even a single tiny interruption can derail a flow state, forcing you to start all over again. Your environment must be sacred. Second, create a pre-flow ritual. Rituals act as a psychological trigger, signaling to your brain that it's time to shift into deep work. This doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a simple 5-minute routine. Tidy your desk, put on a specific pair of noise-canceling headphones, and maybe play a particular type of functional music. Some services are even designed to use audio with embedded frequencies to guide your brainwaves into states of focus, and some studies suggest this can help people enter flow faster. Another powerful ritual is a short, 5-minute breathing exercise, like box breathing. Just inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. This practice calms your nervous system, quiets the mental chatter, and allows you to begin your task from a state of centered quiet, which is perfect for entering flow. By consistently performing this ritual, you create a powerful mental cue that tells your brain, it's time to get in the zone. Step 2. The flow triggers, routines, and supplements. With your environment primed, the next step is to actively use what leading flow researcher Stephen Kotler calls flow triggers. These are specific conditions that drive attention and support the neurochemical changes needed for flow. First, let's talk about daily routines. One of the most effective is the 90-minute focus block. Our brains naturally operate in cycles of high and low alertness, known as ultradian rhythms, which often last about 90 to 120 minutes. Working in intense sprints of around 90 minutes, followed by a 15 to 20-minute break, aligns with this natural rhythm. During the break, it's critical to completely disconnect. A short walk, especially in nature, is one of the best things you can do. This allows your subconscious to process information while your conscious mind rests, often leading to breakthrough insights when you return. Physical exercise is another non-negotiable part of a flow-optimized routine. Even a short, 20-minute workout can help induce transient hypofrontality, making it easier to quiet your inner critic and access flow later in the day. Movement primes the brain for peak performance. Now, let's discuss supplements. These are not magic bullets, but certain compounds can help support the neurochemical environment for sustained focus. It's crucial to approach this with caution and always consult a healthcare professional. One of the most well-researched combinations is L-theanine and caffeine. Caffeine boosts alertness, but can cause jitters. L-theanine, an amino acid found in green tea, promotes a state of relaxed alertness. Studies have shown that combining them can improve focus and cognitive performance more effectively than either one alone. Other research-backed nootropics include Bacopa monnieri, which studies suggest can have a positive impact on focus and memory retention. Lion's mane mushroom supports nerve growth factor, NGF, and can contribute to a bright, healthy mood that is conducive to flow. Adaptogens like Rhodiola rosea and Panax ginseng can also be beneficial, as they help the body manage stress, which is a major flow inhibitor. Finally, ceticoline has been shown to boost brain energy and support attention. Remember, these are tools to support an already solid foundation of sleep, nutrition, and exercise, not a replacement for it. Step 3. Master the challenge/skill balance. This is the absolute core of the flow experience, first described by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi. To enter flow, the task you are performing must be perfectly balanced between its perceived challenge and your perceived skill level. Think of it like a video game. If the level is too easy, you get bored and your mind wanders. If the level is too hard, you get anxious and overwhelmed. Flow exists in that narrow channel where the task is just difficult enough to stretch your abilities, but not so difficult that it feels impossible. Author Stephen Kotler calls this stretching yourself, but not snapping. So how do you apply this in your daily life? First, set clear goals for every focus session. Vague objectives like work on the project just create confusion. A clear goal, like write a 500-word draft of the introduction, provides direction and eliminates the mental friction of deciding what to do next. Second, you need immediate feedback. You have to know, moment by moment, if you're getting closer to your goal. For a writer, this is seeing the words appear on the screen. For a programmer, it's seeing the code compile successfully. This rapid feedback loop allows you to make tiny adjustments in real time, keeping you fully engaged. Third, you have to constantly adjust the difficulty. If a task feels too easy, increase the challenge. Give yourself a tighter deadline or add a layer of complexity. If a task feels overwhelmingly difficult, break it down into smaller, more manageable subtasks. Don't try to write the whole book. Just focus on writing the next perfect sentence. By constantly managing this balance, you can guide yourself directly into the flow channel and stay there for longer. If you're finding this guide useful and you're ready to stop fighting for focus and start commanding it, do me a favor and hit that like button. And make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more science-backed biohacking strategies to help you perform at your best. I'm dedicated to bringing you the most cutting-edge, actionable information, and subscribing is the best way to make sure you don't miss what's next. Achieving peak performance isn't just about hustle or willpower. It's about using intelligent, science-based protocols. By following this 3-step method, you're no longer leaving your most productive states to chance. To recap, first, prime your environment and mind by eliminating distractions and using a pre-work ritual. Second, leverage flow triggers through structured routines, like 90-minute focus blocks, and consider supportive supplements. Finally, and most critically, master the delicate dance of the challenge/skill balance by setting clear goals and seeking immediate feedback. This is how you take control. This is how you move from being a victim of distraction to being the architect of your own focus. The ability to enter a flow state on demand is one of the most powerful skills you can cultivate in the 21st century. Now I have a question for you. What is your single biggest challenge when it comes to getting into flow? Is it external distractions? Is it your own wandering mind? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and your feedback helps me create better content to serve you on your journey to peak performance.